Hello, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 8 battle, which is the quarterfinal match of the SCL versus Seattle Snorlax. So, he was on the opposite bracket, so we haven't played his team yet, which is very interesting, because usually we play everyone once, but we had a lot of people this time, so we kind of shortened it a bit by doing 2 brackets, and so his team's going to be very interesting. He has a couple things that threaten me. Notably, his Snorlax is like impossible to get a one hit. But I know knockoff on Azumarill does a lot, and some other stuff does a decent amount of damage to him. But what I'm scared about the most is how he can overwrite my Sun with something like Rock Slide. So we'll see how that goes. Let me go over my team real quick. So obviously I'm bringing Venusaur with Chlorophyll. I put 204 speed because I didn't want him to be able to outspeed me with a Scarfed Charizard. Not that I think he'll bring Scarfed Charizard. I think it's pretty likely he'll bring Specs or something. But I also have the Occa Berry there, so I can live a hit. And I brought Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain as my only 2 attacking moves this week because a lot of my other coverage options like Earth Power and Weather Ball weren't going to do very super effective damage on anything in particular. So I decided that I'm just going to go for Sleep Powder, get something like the Snorlax or the Conkeldurr or something on the Switch to sleep, and then I can set up a growth or 2. Hopefully that'll come in handy. The lacking in HP is kind of detrimental, but I can still live like a Psychic from a Whimsicott or a Flamethrower from Charizard and a Fire Punch from a Snorlax, even if I'm not G-maxed. So that's very useful. Hopefully that Sleep Powder will come in handy, but I didn't miss a single Sleep Powder in practice, so I am expecting to miss one during this battle, which would be unfortunate, but not the end of the world, so we'll see what happens there. Next up is my Porygon2. This time I have Tri-Attack, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and Recover, because Porygon2 is just such a monster. Like, nothing on his team except Conkeldurr can deal with me, and if he goes for Mach Punch, it only does like 60 to 65% or so, hopefully Tri-Attack will be able to get a status off that's not Burn, maybe a Paralyze or a Sleep, or a Paralyze or a Freeze, but I'm not expecting that. If he's Flame Orb, likely he'll just get burned right away on the Switch, and who knows. I didn't get many Tri-Attacks in practice, so I'm expecting to get the attack effects this game if I get enough off, so hopefully that'll come in handy as well. Next up is my Choice Band Azumarill. I have Play Rough, Knockoff, Aqua Jet, and Ice Punch. I didn't bring Liquidation because a lot of his team resists water, and I know Aqua Jet does, even at minimal to like the Dracozolt, which 4 times resists. It does, or maybe it's only 1 times resist. Whatever, it still does a decent amount. It does like 25, 35%, something like that. Which means that if I can weaken it, it will be able to clear a lot of his team with just the Aqua Jet after doing lots of damage with the rest of my team. So I have Ice Punch there. Maybe I can catch the Whimsicott on the Switch, or the what's the other thing? The Whimsicott or the Stunfisk or the Dracozolt on the Switch. But more than likely that won't be used. Play Rough is just a great hit for everything on his team, and Knockoff does a noticeable amount of damage as well. I am very scared of his Weezing though. I have Bronzong, but we'll see if that goes well. So this is kind of an interesting change than my usual one, is I put Safety Goggles on my Volcarona, because without Safety Goggles, my Volcarona is still susceptible to Prankster Stun Spore and Prankster other status moves by Whimsicott. So I put Safety Goggles on, so I have a perfect answer that's not Venusaur to the Whimsicott, and I can set up freely. If it Encores me, that's unfortunate, but I don't expect him to take that, and I don't expect him to stay in once he sees that I have Safety Goggles, and he'll know that I can just kill him right out off the bat. Also, it might be likely he uses Chlorophyll, because obviously I am a Sun team, and he's going to try to abuse that and kill my Venusaur or something with that Whimsicott, so we'll see how that goes. Next up is my Torkoal. Not as useful this week as I would like it to be. Doesn't have any notable resists, and all of his physical attackers do a good amount to him, but that's okay. I opted for physical this week because I noticed that the special rock moves that he get wouldn't do him much wouldn't do enough to the Charizard, and I wanted a way to survive a hit and kill the Charizard if I needed to. So I have Stone Edge, because that's the one that did the most damage without investment. If I have a Brave Nature, it kills 100% of the time. So that's why I have that. Lava Plume's great for the burn. Earthquake is there for extra coverage. Maybe I can get the Stunfisk or Dracozolt with it, but likelihood I don't think he's gonna bring the Stunfisk, so well, that's just there. And then if I have to, I can just set up Stealth Rocks. I don't plan to set it up for any particular reason, but if he doesn't have Heavy Duty Boots on the Charizard, it is nice to have. So I have that there just in case. And last but not least is my Bronzong. This is a very strange set. It is heat proof because of the Charizard, and it is Assault Vest because of the Charizard, and how most of his team is special. So most of the team that he's scared of is special, at least. So the Jellicent, the Weezing, Whimsicott, Charizard. I'll get walled by this. Charizard will die to a Rock Slide, or it's like a high percent chance to die to the Rock Slide, but not guaranteed. And even then, I get a good amount of damage done to him. So Bronzong's really the fodder. Again, like last week, I just let it die right away, and I don't expect it to really do much, but it is there as a safety net with coverage options for Jellicent, Conkeldurr, Charizard, and it has Weather Ball, so we could abuse weather. Like if I can get a Fire Weather Ball off, or even abuse maybe a Rock Weather Ball, so I have a better special attacking Rock move to deal with the Charizard if he set up Sand with his Snorlax. So that's my team this week. Hopefully it goes well. My opponent is no pushover. He got 4th place in his bracket this season, so that is why I am playing against him, because I was 1st place of mine. So we'll see how it goes. I wish him luck, and I'll get right into the battle. Alright, so I'm going to send the challenge right now, and our battle will begin shortly. All right. He brought pretty much exactly what I was expecting. The Weezing is there, but the Whimsicott's not, which is nice. So I'm going to lead with Porygontu and see what he does. If he leads Conkeldurr, that's a problem, but we'll figure it out. It'll also tell me whether or not it's Guts or not, which is cool. Hustle. He did bring it. Interesting. That's scary. I was practicing with Volt Absorb because I didn't expect him to use Hustle, but it's 1.3. I am going to go into Bronzong because, like I said, it's just there. Oh, he switched into Conkeldurr. Nice. All right, it is Guts. So I'm gonna press Psychic. Anything he switches in will take a good amount of damage. And to be honest, I kind of like how much damage that did. So I'm gonna stay in and go for another one. Yeah, I die. That's okay. I didn't want to switch anything into it. So I'm just gonna go into Torkoal, and I think I Lava Plume here, because if he switches, it's nice. If he stays in, I don't die, and I can hopefully burn him. No? Okay. That's fine. Oh, he missed. I'm so sorry. That's why you don't run Hustle. That's unfortunate. Good news is, now that his Dracozolt is gone, that's his biggest threat to me. Jellicent ain't scary, bro. I'm going to go into Porygon and see if he's Water Absorb. He is. That's cool. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because it's going to hit anything that switches in, even the Conkeldurr. Even though Tri-Attack is the risky fun play, he might go for the Toxic here, in which case it's a little annoying, but I don't expect him to stay in on this. Looks like he is very concerned with how to play this. If I were him, I would probably go Wheezing. Porygon 2 doesn't really have anything that can deal with Wheezing too well. I had Psyshock on it originally, but Tri-Attack just did slightly less, and it's just a better move overall, so I chose that instead. He went into Conkeldurr. This is going to do a good chunk. Nice 24%. I think I just go with Azumarill. Yeah. So Drain Punch only did 41%, and now anything except the Wheezing will take a lot of damage from the Play Rough. I don't want to knock off because if he does stay in just to sack it, like I don't want it to... Nice. Oh, I missed. That's unfortunate. I can't take the Will-O-Wisp, so I'm going to go into Porygon again. I don't want it to get burned. I need it. I need it. Oh, he went for Sludge Wave. That's scary. I think I go Tri-Attack because he knows I have the Shadow Ball, so I don't feel like he's going to stay in. And Tri-Attack's going to hit anything else super hard. But the first time, I couldn't risk that because I don't know if he has Toxic or not. I don't imagine he stays in. Again. Or this time. Because last time he switched, and he hasn't brought in that Wheezing yet. Oh, he went for the Will-O-Wisp. That's actually great, honestly. Because I'm not worried about the burn. This time, though, I for sure go for the Shadow Ball, even though he switches. Nice. I got the drop this time. But I'm going to go into Torkoal and sack it and get in my Venusaur. So I'm going to click Giga Drain, but I am expecting the Wheezing. Because if he has, like, Zen Headbutt? Does it get Zen Headbutt? I drafted him last season. I don't think it does. I think I go for the Growth. Yeah, Charizard. Nice. Okay. That's fine by me. I think I risk the Sleep Powder. Please don't miss. Oh. Okay. So that makes me feel a little more comfortable to Sludge Bomb. Okay. I don't know why I went for the Sleep Powder. If I was expecting the Sludge Bomb to one hit, but hey, whatever. Interesting. This I Sleep Powder. Because this I do not one hit. This time I'm gonna miss. I'm feeling it. Yep. There it is. Huckleberry! Oh, he crit me. Oh my god, I'm still alive. Do I miss twice in a row is the question. I need to get that sleep. And if I don't, I don't. Actually, I'm just gonna max guard here. I thought that crit was gonna kill me. I really did. I'll have to replenish that turn. Well, I'm gonna go for the Vine Lash because at the very least I'll get the replenish or the Vine Lash effect off, which is good. And now I can go into a Azumarill, which will kill it with a knockoff, and hit anything else on his team like super hard. Yeah, he did. He also dead. The crit didn't matter. Now this I want to switch for. I'm gonna go Volcarona because I don't expect him to use Rock Slide. And if he does, that's unfortunate, but at least I get to change up my move because I know I don't get killed. Oh, but it's Guts this time. Flamethrower. Interesting. I am going to try attack here. Yup. I don't think I need Volcarona. I think I just need Porygon too. So I'm going to go into Volcarona and hopefully it uses a fighting attack because he's scared of me, and then I can kill it with the Psychic. Damn, if I could trace that Guts and it would work on special attack, that would be so funny. Yeah. I did a lot. The Mach Punch shouldn't kill me. Not if the Drain Punch did 54. Nice. And I think that's GG. It was a very good game. That was very nerve-wracking. There's a couple points in the game where he had more Pokemon than I did, but I still managed to pull it off, which makes me very happy. Yeah, man, that was close. GG, man. Great game. Yeah, so that brings me to the semifinals. I believe I will be playing the winner of the only match that hasn't been played this week. So we'll see. It's going to be either the LA Lucarios or the Jacksonville Jolteons. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.